guys, it's Julia. So I'm back with another video. Okay, I know it's not actually the day of my grandpa's death, but I'm just gonna do it today because, just to raise awareness for 9/11, and that was 18 years ago today. And so that's why I'm wearing my red, white, and blue shirt. See, it says love. It goes from here to silver. See? So I thought I would share. So I thought today would be a good video to share my story, to share about my grandpa's story, and grab some tissues because this kind of isn't a happy video. Well, just kinda. So Saturday is his actual date of death, but anniversary in heaven, I would say. Excuse me. Yeah, I just wanted to rephrase that because then I might get emotional. So, and okay, so let's get started. So 18 years ago today, September 11th, 2001, I think that it was like the only war that we had in the 2000s in our century. So it was like a tragic day for everyone, and for the firefighters and the policemen. One time I went to the museum, the 9/11 museum, and it was really sad. I hate that museum. It's my least favorite place to go to, so okay, so my parents were there. My mom and dad, they were boyfriend and girlfriend at the time. They weren't married yet. It was 2 years before they got married. So the planes crashed, well, of course, obviously, and the fires and the gas all around, but thank God my mom and dad is still here, because if they weren't okay, I wouldn't be here. Me and Ryan wouldn't be here by now. So, yeah. So I am so lucky that today I am alive and that I am safe. And then a couple of days, well, actually, I don't know when, September something, 2001. So my grandpa, he used to work at a dump, right? So, he used to work at a dump, he used to be a garbage man, if you guys know what I mean. He was trying to get the trash out, and, he tried to clean the chemicals from 9/11, and he did, but, he was just, and those chemicals were in his body. And the worst part is that he didn't know that those chemicals were in his body. So he was just a normal grandpa when all of his grandkids were born. Luckily, he was still alive. He was still alive when all of his grandkids were born. He was still alive when all of his grandkids were born, and well, Joseph, so the oldest one at the cousin, this is my mom's side of the family, so my oldest cousin from my mom's side of the family is Joseph. He was born in, I think he was born in 1996, I think 1996, and then a couple of years later, Priscilla came. I used to look up to her when I was little. We used to play together, just like how Madison looks up to me. Well, I don't know if she still does, but she did look up to me, and we used to play with each other all the time, but I've never played with her for so long. Right? Whatever, okay, that's off topic. I gotta get back on topic. So, anyways, Priscilla came to the world in the year 2000, and then 4 years later, Michael came, and then a year later, in 2005, I was born. So I'm the fourth oldest out of all the kids, out of all the cousins that's in my mom's family. And so, and then a year later in 2006, actually 5 months later, because my birthday is at the end of the year, my cousin Anthony was born, and the day after, Jade was born. And then 2 years later, Gianna and Johnny were born. And wait, no. Oh, wait, I'm skipping ahead. Sorry. And then in 2007, Ryan was born. And speaking of which, his birthday is coming up. It's all the way around. It's coming up very, very soon. And I'll be posting a vlog about his birthday party and his real birthday. Remember, his real birthday is on September 19th. And Ryan came to the world in 2007. And then 2008, July 2008, Gianna was born, Jade's sister. You probably might know her. She has a YouTube channel. And then my cousin Jonathan, what we call him Johnny or John, he was born in August 2008. And then in 2009, December 1st, Layla was born. So, and yeah, that's all of us. Thankfully, I'm just thinking, thank God that we're all here and that he was alive to see us come into the world. We're just really lucky to enjoy that. But until 2011 or 2012, he was diagnosed with cancer. He was diagnosed with you know what cancer, okay. It's where your pee comes out. And I don't want to say the name of the body part because I'm not going to say the name of it until forever noticed. So he was diagnosed with that. There was a tumor. Well, I don't really know about the tumors. But good thing we know what caused the cancer. I also felt like it was a murder with him because all of these people gave him cancer. Get it? Because he works in a dump and the rockets flew down the buildings and then he had to clean all the chemicals. Oh, that poor man had to clean all the chemicals. So they gave him cancer. And it was really sad. And all summer vacation in 2012, he was in the hospital. I think all summer, I don't know. Because, so we went to Layla's house a lot that summer. And the parents would usually say, kids, can you please be quiet? Grandpa is trying to rest. So, he would either rest at the hospital or at home. So then we would all be quiet, but because we were so little, we weren't really that quiet, and we didn't really understand what he was going through. I was 6, Ryan was 4, and Layla was 2. And so all summer long, he was sick. Even the priest came to his hospital. And, he was under so much medication. And I don't know, I'm assuming chemotherapy, tried so many surgeries. And this isn't the first time that he got cancer. He actually got cancer the first time before. But again, we know the cause of it. It was because of smoking. That's why he got cancer the first time. But now, this time, it's bad chemicals from 9/11. And so, he was sick. And that's like I said. And, however, he survived the other cancer. But this cancer, however, there was complications with the doctors. And we were just wondering why he was staying in the hospital. We were all wondering, actually we had no clue what was going on. We were like, oh, why is Grandpa at the hospital? My mom wasn't really home with us a lot because she was visiting Grandpa. Grandpa, she was her dad. So yeah, the dads were here. Well, actually the moms, because my mom has 1 sister and 2 brothers. So yeah, so my mom wasn't home, and it was just a really hard time for my mom and for my aunt and my uncles to go through. It was really hard for us. And So in September 2012, the cancer got too aggressive, and we still didn't know what was going on. Like, we were just so focused on going back to school. I was going to second grade, but this is the first time I started second grade. That was before I got held back, the year before I got held back. So I started second grade for the first time, and Layla, she was still at home. She didn't start school, and Ryan, he was going to kindergarten. So on Thursday, September 14th, we all had to go to Grandma's house, and I'm like, no, I didn't want to go because it was a school day. But it was only because to see Grandpa, so I'm like, okay, why not? So we went to the house. We went to Grandma's house, which is Layla's house because she lived there too. Well, and she still does live there. And we were all just playing outside, but until we all got into the house and we saw him, he was unconscious. I don't know, but he was in a coma, but he was unconscious, and I noticed his hair. He looked so different. Well, because he was under so much medication. And I'm like, Mommy, what happened to his hair? And then she said, it's like, and I thought he got a haircut. Well, because I didn't really understand cancer and all these sicknesses that at the time. So my mom said, I don't know what she said, but she didn't want to scare me, so because I used to think that cancer causes you to lose your hair, but now I know it's because of the medicine that kills the cancer. And then I think she said, I think he got a haircut. Well, that's what I also asked. Oh, did Grandpa get a haircut? But I'm like, but now that I look back to it, that was silly, because why would he get a haircut during his cancer journey? And so he was sleeping, and he was expecting all of us to be there. And we were all by his side, and then I knew he was dying. That instantly, I knew he was dying. And then, and I wanted to give him a kiss, but at the same time, I was so little that I was afraid that that cancer was contagious. Well, I didn't know it was sickness, but like, I was afraid that I was going to die too. But yeah, I did wanted to kiss him. So now that I look back to it, I feel ashamed that I didn't kiss him. And then when we all left, fortunately, he died. And it really just hurt us all. Well, actually, 12:15 a.m. Well, it was September 15th. Well, it was September 15th, but however, we still say September 14th because it was like at night. He actually did die. He went to heaven. And it just hurt us all. But I didn't even cry. I didn't cry. Well, I was like, okay, is he coming back? Like, I didn't know. I didn't really understand what dying meant. So then my parents explained to us, well, that night we were eating dinner, September 14th, and we were discussing it. That Grandpa's gonna go to heaven, and yeah. I still didn't cry. Neither did Ryan, neither did Layla, but I don't know about the rest of the grandkids. I think they did cry. So yeah. Now that I look back to it, because now that I do understand, and I am getting older, that it's going to be more hard when you lose a loved one. It's going to make you emotional. And I think at my Sweet 16, I'm going to get emotional when I mention him. And I'm going to announce myself that for him to light a candle. We used to call him Papa back then, so this is me, and these are all the toys, and this is Papa. And I miss him so much. because I know that he loved me and Ryan with all of his heart. And last week when we were at church, my mom was crying because of course, well, Grandpa's her dad, obviously. And okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to get too emotional. Okay, I'm really sorry. I almost cried, but I didn't. And earlier today, I almost cried because my math teacher was talking about it with us. I was just thinking about Grandpa and how he died and how I was by his side when he died. And it almost made me emotional. I was just about to cry. But, I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of the class, so I just kept the tears to myself. But if another loved one gets, dies again, well, fortunately, no one is sick right now. But if they do, then I will get emotional. It just hurt us all, and that's why my mom hates that year. Because not only that Grandpa died, well, her dad, she also got hip replacement surgery. But what's worse for her is that Grandpa died. And it just hurt us all. But at least he's in a better place now. That's all I care about. If he's not sick, that's all that matters to us right now. So, and he missed out on plenty of things. He might not have been there. We might not have seen him, but he was there in our hearts. He was, but it's still sad, because he missed out on Priscilla's Sweet 16 back in 2016, my least favorite year. He missed out on Anthony's, Jade's, and including mine, our 5th grade graduation. And I think Layla's preschool graduation and kindergarten. And Joseph's big surprise party that we had last August. And he's also going to, and now future events, he's going to miss out on my 8th grade graduation. And Layla's 5th grade and Jade's and Anthony's 8th grade. And my Sweet 16. Oh, and Melissa's baby. And Melissa's and Ray's baby. Well, he's going to be her second uncle. But again, he will be there in our hearts. And in my Sweet 16, I'm going to announce it to everybody. I think I know I'll be in tears because now that I'm getting older and more mature, I'm going to get more emotional of more things like this. And if people try to bully me about this is the only time that I'm going to get emotional, when people bully me. When they make fun of me and my grandpa. I mean, I don't care what they say, but with Grandpa, that's what I care about. I think I am going to cry. I don't know. So, yeah. Rest in peace. And it was a couple of days before Ryan's. Oh, sorry about that, people. And it was just Ryan's birthday was all the way around the corner. It was a couple of days before Ryan's birthday. I think it was, let me count the days. Okay, so his birthday's on September 19th, and Grandpa died on September 14th. Well, I know he was turning 5. Ryan, he was still 4, but almost 5. September 14th, September 15th, September 16th, September 17th, September 18th. Oh, it was 7 days. And it was 5 days. It was 5 days before his 5th birthday. But he was there in our hearts. So, it was literally the worst day ever to see him die. Okay. All right. And, well, I mean, him and my grandma got a long marriage because they got married in 1971, 2 years before my mom was born. And he loved golf. That's why we put golfs in front of his grave, golf balls in front of his grave, because he loved golf. And I remember he used to give us McDonald's, me, Ryan, and I think Layla. I remember Grandma and Layla, well, she was a baby at the time. They used to come to our house and visit us, and he would give us a McDonald's Happy Meal. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, rest in peace, Grandpa. Because now you're in peace, and you're in heaven, and you could do whatever you want. You could golf whenever you want to. So, yeah. Alright, guys, so that's it for this video. Don't forget to, well, you can dislike this video if you like, but that doesn't mean you can't subscribe. So, yeah. Anyways, please subscribe and turn on the notifications bell. And I promise my next video is going to be a happy video. Okay, so my phone is on a low battery. It's on 20%. So that's why my hand got close to the camera just now. So, yeah, and just try not to cry at this video because I know you guys don't know him, but I just want to express my feelings as a YouTuber. Alright. Well, yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video, but the next video will be happy. Peace.